Being sick has got to be one of the worst circumstances a person can be in. The amount of nerfs that come with being sick is honestly a tragedy. Why do I gotta suffer because of my immune system? That's not my fault. The constant coughing, headaches, sneezing, sore throats. You have one job. Let's talk about one of the worst things a human can endure. Having a runny nose. And you might be like, oh, having a runny nose can't be the worst thing a human can go through. No. No, bro. It's worse. Especially when you're trying to go to sleep. Because the moment you decide to lay your head down, G. Willikers, Batman. All of a sudden you can't breathe through the left side of your nose. I really do hope that you either lay on your back to sleep or move around a lot, because otherwise you're going to be breathing in halves the whole night. Another thing that sucks about being sick is having headaches. When I'm sick, I start being able to see sounds and hear colors. Now for me personally, I have never had the pleasure of experiencing. Thunderclap headache? What even is that? Everything just becomes blurry for no reason, which means that any form of light becomes your worst enemy. I'd be fine with it if it was the light coming from the pearly gates. It feels more like that Akira meme.
Leave me alone!
Akira! Next up on the script, we have coughing. Now look, I don't smoke, and I never will. But when I'm sick and I start coughing, you'd probably think I do. Because for some reason, I'd get the most aggressive coughs you would ever hear. Like to the point where it feels like I'm gonna cough out blood. Breathing becomes mission impossible when you're sick. Every time you breathe, you either risk or just end up coughing anyways. And to those who cough so hard to the point where they're getting random chest pains, you have my condolences. Next, we gotta talk about having a sore throat. Pause. You remember what I said earlier in the video? Well, having a runny nose can't be the worst thing a human can go through. No. No, bro. It's worse. Well, I lied. A sore throat is basically the bat signal for being sick. All I can say is that if you have a sore throat, just give up eating and drinking. Because every time you swallow, you just feel a surge of agony hit your throat. It's like drinking a McDonald's Sprite with a Popeye's biscuit. And since you basically can't drink anything, your throat becomes dry, which makes your already sore throat even more sore. It's just a never-ending cycle of pain. Finally, we gotta talk about the two most reliable ways of getting rid of sickness: Canada Dry and chicken noodle soup. These two are sword and shield. Canada Dry is honestly the better option, but they both coordinate well together. That fizz alleviates all the pain from your throat. It makes it seem like you were never hurting in the first place. And that chicken noodle soup always warmed me up whenever I felt cold. So what's my opinion on being sick? Give it 3 headaches, 7 runny noses, 2 aggressive coughs, and 8 sore throats out of 10. Hi, firstly, I want to say thank you for watching this all the way to the end card. All the way to where you're hearing me talk right now. Thank you, because not that many people do that, I don't think. But other than that, to those who actively watch me, which I assume not that many people do, but to those who do, because I think there probably are some, I'm sorry for making you guys wait months every time. I can't promise that I can make videos every 2 weeks or not, because that's not how I am. But that doesn't mean that I won't get better and try to be consistent, because I definitely do want to start being more consistent with what I do. I want to give a big thanks to Jayla Animations, because if it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't have made a video for another month probably. Otherwise, may the Lord look on you with favor and give you peace. Bye.